Oh. Here we go. Working as intended. Can't believe they took all my gear. Alright. I kind of looked around everywhere already. I think. Yeah, I gotta go talk to that guy. The big guy. Alright, well, let's just do it. I assume we're gonna hatch a plan to get out of this place. Was that sunshine? You all done having a look around this delightful place already? Want to get to work, do you? Yep, let's get to work. Fair enough, right then. Let's see what needs doing. Shall we? Follow me. Walt puts in a long, exhausting day's work. Then, that evening. Walt, it's me, Sterling. I bet you're cream cracker, ain't ya? The first day is always the hardest. Anyway, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's a bit of a long old story, but bear with me, it's worth it. You've been here a day now, so I don't have to tell you the Gortress is a pretty horrid old ole. Which is why we've been working on a little escape plan for a while now. What I wanted to tell you was that I want you in on it. Well, I call it a plan, but it ain't much, really. We're going to wait for a chance to smash and grab the guards' weapons off them. It probably ain't the most sophisticated thing you ever heard, but there's plenty more of us than them, so it could work. Problem till now has been what to do about the shield fields. As long as they're there, we can't get out. But if we had someone like you on board who could get through them, we'd be laughing. What do you reckon, then? You in? Nah. Really? Well, I suppose I did spring it on you a bit out of the blue, but we probably ain't going to get our chance anytime soon, so you just take your time and have a bit of a think about it, eh? Wow, you can literally just say no, and then it'll roll a day? That's crazy. Huh. Oh no, what's going on? Step on up there now. There's a good fellow. No, I don't want to die. Wah! Oh, do pull yourself together and stop making that abysmal racket. Fine. If you're going to waste everyone's time by being such a baby, I suppose we'll have to forget about the hanging for now. I'll just slice you to ribbons instead, you malingering, work-shy ingrate. Well, somebody help me. It's no good. I can't let him get away with this. I say, what on earth do you think you're doing? I say. Listen up, all of you. We've been pushed around by these horrible, giddish idiots for too long. Enough's enough. It's time we stood up for ourselves and put an end to this once and for all. It's time to fight for freedom. What do you mean freedom? Even if we beat them, we can't get out of the Gortress. What's the point? No need to worry on that front. Walt over there knows how to get through the shield fields and let us out. Yeah, I just walked through. Which means he can get up to the guard tower and switch off the shield field generator. All he needs is us to lend a hand by distracting the guards with a knuckle sandwich or two. Piece of cake. If that's true, maybe we do stand a chance. He ain't got much reason to lie, has he? Let's give these... he ain't got much reason to lie, has he? Let's give these toffee-nosed Imperials a taste of their own medicine. Sorry to spring that on you, Sunshine, but you can't afford to hang around in a place like this any longer than you have to. I mean, you got things to be doing, ain't you? Oh, and see if you can't go and fetch some of your mates to help them out. Help out and all. There's a barrier thing all around this place, so you'll have to go outside the Gortress and zoom to wherever your mates are from there. And make sure you're all properly kitted out. Things are only going to get tougher from here on in. So I shouldn't go up and shut the shield generator off? Go up in the guard tower and switch off the shield. All I can do is fetch some of your mates. Okay. Can I zoom back? Sterling really has rather a cracking right hook. Oh. Alright. So they're buying time for me. Should I just... Oh yeah, we can leave. Alright. I'll be right back. Hang tight, everybody. Hello, hello. We're just jumping right into it because I was kind of in a spot where I couldn't do much other than immediately start shit. I even said no and it wouldn't let me. Chayla, I think I'm far enough in the game that I surely have gone past whatever point you hit with this game that you didn't like. So you're gonna have to, like... You never actually clarified where you bounced off this game at. But I feel like we would have run into it by now. I'm pretty sure. As if you would remember that? Well, you made it sound like you did. I don't actually remember what he was wearing. Probably this. Dee-ga-da-da-doo. Da-da-da-da-dee-da-da. Maybe this? Although the Dragon Warrior armor is pretty cool. We could just put that on instead. Da-da-doo. I'm here to roleplay, not be optimal. I guess he did give me a helmet too, huh? I'm gonna stick with this for now. I put the helmet on when I'm like a warrior or a gladiator, maybe. But for now, I'm gonna rock the Star Circlet for the tiny little extra bit of magical might and mending that it grants. Granted, being a minstrel doesn't give you much of either of those, but it is what it is. Da-da-dee-da-doo. So now I can zoom back to this place? Sure can. Can I kill this guy? No. Don't worry, everybody, I'm back. Does he react to me having people? Nope. Let's walk right on through that. All of my party members obviously can also walk right on through. Not that way, you numpty. The guard tower's a nice. Okay, well, I was curious what's in there. Is that so wrong? Call me a numpty. You're a numpty. Excuse me, do you mind shutting that off? I say, how in blazes did you find your way here? This is most irregular. Well, however you manage it, I have no choice but to make an example of you. It's the gallows for you, I'm afraid, old boy. Come quietly now, there's a lamb. You're a lamb. A lethal armor. Survived a crit hit. And more damage. And cast Kasnooze on my ass. And ate the last 2 turns I had. He's a genius. He's dead. Joel's a level 30 paladin. Okay. What's upstairs? Oh. Nothing. Wow. Looks like the device that generates the shield field stopped the generator. Sure. Probably should do that, since I said I would do that. Turns off the shield field generator. Easy as that. Up a flight of stairs, beat 1 enemy. Nice one, Walt. I knew we could count on you to get the job done. Right, the rest of the prisoners are keeping the guards busy, so that side of things is covered. There's others who will need a bit more of an helping hand before they can get free. Who? The maximum security lot in the solitary confinement cells downstairs, of course. I can't handle it on my Todd, so you're going to have to back me up, all right? I'll go on ahead. See you down there. Okay. It's almost too bad they went for the multiplayer slant with this game, because I actually feel like this game has some interesting characters, like interesting NPCs in it that would have made for a neat party. Walk like a tank. Heavy armor and its uses. They may not sound like much, but flintstones are fairly useful and can be found on the Kalag coast. Ogre shield, big boss shield, mithril helm, minotaur helm, spiked armor, sturdy gauntlets, heavy gauntlets, safer shoes, and safest shoes. No books. Mainon? Is that French? I need a French translation. What does that mean? Please, you must help me. I am merely a chef brought here to provide the soldiers with cuisine. I am not one of them. I am a mortal man. Okay, well, you'll be free soon, because I'm going to murder all of these bad guys. Oh, wait, he's in there? What about down here? Mainon. Door's locked. Yeah, it sure is. So this is how they have the Celestials imprisoned, huh? Spooky. Really should have done that with me, huh? If only they would have known. Don't worry, I'm here to help. There you are, Sunshine. I knew you'd come. I seen you was sound the moment I met you. Now, if we're going to set that maximum security lot downstairs free, we'll have to kick that Gorham Og feller's head in first. So what are we waiting for? Let's get cracking with the smacking. I'm going to take his stuff. Oh, maybe I'm not. You'll have to bore through me if you want the contents of that chest, though I can't think of a much rasher course of action. Alright. Well, what if I beat up your stooges? I rather think you should have scarpered when you had the chance. Now I have no choice but to butcher you, old thing. Rasher? Isn't that what it said? You poor dear imbeciles, do you really think you stand a chance? Isn't that what he says? You'll have to bore through me if you want the... I can't think of a much rasher course of action. A rasher of bacon? Oh my god, I didn't even know that was a pig pun. I didn't even know that was a pig pun. Another little lost piglet. Well, you can bring all the piglets you like. I'll make mincemeat out of all of you. But before I do, tell me, how did you swine get through the shield field? I turned it off. Is that? My, wherever did you lay your grubby little trotters on that? How did awful like you come to be in possession of the Giddish seal given to me by King Godwin himself? Well, there'll be plenty of time to find that out once I've crushed your ham-fisted attempt at an uprising. Well, I'll take on the goons. You concentrate on smashing that fat pig's face in. Now, let me teach you a thing or two about the true power of the porcine. Get it? Because he's a big pig guy. Gorham Hog. What are we going to do about you? Oh god, what are we giggling about now? Big funny man. Big pig guy. Why do you want me to do that? Holy fuck. What? Are you fucking kidding me, game? Here we go. Turn after turn. Trying to bring his poor ass back to life. Come on. Fuck. There it is. Well, this is probably bad. $833 damage. Double sap, full tension, frost force. Damn. Ugh. His defense returned to normal right before I got that other hit. He's actually kind of fast for a pig guy. Or wait, was that his tension returning to normal? I wonder if this will get Walt killed. Damn, okay. That's unlucky. Oh, he's dead anyway, it doesn't matter. I forgot how Night Watch works. I didn't need to do that. That was silly. I was worried about him attacking somebody else. Well, actually, what I was curious about is if he would do his sweep attack and whether or not Joel would be able to block for everybody, which he wouldn't have, but it didn't matter. It was not a good play, though. Given time travel, I would not do that same thing. Got 20 points. Could get a boost to HP. Well, how much closer to the free agility? Do you need agility? Do you need agility? I'm actually considering... Oh, I should get this other ability up here, actually. Tough guy tattoo. I do not need those. Surely not. A lieutenant of the glorious Giddish Empire cannot be beaten by mere piglets. It is a dream, a nightmare even. No, I remember now. I made a pig's ear of a battle and was defeated like this once before. Yes, that's it. It was Grey Gnarl. He made crackling of me with his breath, and, well, I suppose I must have died. Am I dead? Pig swill. I can't be. Can I? And if I am, what of our glorious empire? Seems like he weren't no ordinary monster, eh? What exactly is going on with this Giddish empire? Yeah, anyway, we can worry about that later. Now let's see if it's in here. Here we go. I knew it was in here. Me dear old whistle. Now I've got you back. I can call the old girl again. You're the real train conductor. You're the real train conductor. That's why your name is Sterling, because it's the the ultimate key. Wow. In a place like this, huh? Nice one, sunshine. That key should unlock the solitary confinement cells downstairs. Right, let's get down there and let the poor beggars out. I am going to not do that for just a moment, because I'm curious if there's anything in these other cells. How many places are in the book to go to? What does that mean? Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My stuff. They might not all have stuff. Some of them are maybe not that exciting. Something shiny line next to it. What? Oh. I am going to go steal, what's his name, the Mini Metal King. I'm going to go steal the stuff that he has behind an iron door that I haven't been able to open yet. So he's going to get owned. So they really were keeping him down here. Look, Walt, it's one of them maximum security prisoners I was telling you about. What you see trapped in that cocoon thingy is in there is no less than a bona fide bloomin' Celestrian. Anyway, we got to get them. We've got to get them all out. Open up the cells and set the poor blighters free. Is it truly you, Walt, or is this an apparition I see before me? Walt releases the captive Celestrian. If you come to our aid, then who, it matters not, you have my thanks. Oh, please, I beg of thee, why must I suffer so? Not anymore, you're free. The minions of the Empire drained the power from Celestians held captive in these cocoons, and not just here. It seems there are Celestians still imprisoned within the confines of Gittingham Palace. It's not good. The Imperial soldiers are able to see us Celestians, though ordinary mortals cannot. The instant we fell from the skies, they were able to set upon us and take us captive. Oh. The power spent too freely even to move? Don't worry. You're free now. They hold sway over Barbarous by providing him with power drained from captive Celestians. King Godwin of the House of Git. Truly you are without conscience or compassion. Probably true. Blimey, they can't even bleed and walk. That thing we turned off must have been sucking the strength out of him or something. Anyway, we'd better get out of here first, then we can figure out what to do. Walt and Sterling escort the freed Celestians out of the depths of the fortress. Yay! Here, it's Sterling and Walt. They're back. We was worried sick about you two. Where the heck have you been? We gave them prison guards a proper Iden while you was gone, Gov. Then what are you still doing here? How come you haven't scarpered yet, you bunch of numpties? Well, we didn't want to leave our governor behind, did we? You mean you couldn't think what to do without me, more like? Can't you see this ain't no time to be waiting around for the likes of us? Honestly, Walt, what are they like, eh? Bunch of bloomin' numbskulls. Enjoy your little victory while you can, you disobedient rotters. What's that I hear? Is it the sound of wings? Ha! You should have run while you had the chance. Now you'll see what happens to those who defy the glorious Gittish Empire. Oh my god, he exploded. Never mind, he didn't explode. The dragon exploded him. Oh, crikey, we're all going to be burnt to a blooming crisp. Guards are one thing, but we can't stand up to the likes of that horrible monster. Oh no, why did they have to get here so quick? We're done for. Pull yourselves together, you bunch of wimps. Are we really going to give up after we've come this far? Don't be daft. It's all well and good saying that, Gov, but what are we supposed to do? It's not like we can fly, is it? Don't you worry yourselves about that. I'll sort something out. All you got to do is run. Go on, peg it. Oh, come off it, Gov. Running ain't going to do no good. Admit it, we're finished. Now, I reckon you must have something up his sleeve, the wily old devil. Come on, what have we got to lose, eh? He's right, we can't give up now. We might as well see what Sterling can pull out of the bag. Yeah, let's do it. Peg it! I should have stepped on the healing spot. Right, let's see what we can do, shall we? Or, I don't even think it gave me the chance, did it? Oh my god. He drove a train into a dragon. Incredible. Look at that, the dragon, he's flying off. Does that mean we're saved? No way, Sterling must have pulled it off. We better get while the going's good then, boys. Come on. He drove the train into the dragon. With a whistle. There you are, Walt. Where the flap have you been? And more to the point, what do you think you're doing? What did you think you were doing getting yourself carted off like that? I've been flapping around like a blue-faced fly sorting the Starflight Express out all on my own since you disappeared. Don't you ever think of anyone but yourself. I've been behind myself with worry. You'll be the death of me, you will. I suppose you think it's funny calling me all the way out to the back end of Beyond like this, do you? Hang on, how did you even manage to get the Starflight to come at your beck and call anyway? I found the real conductor. Sorry if we caught you at a bad time, Treacle. What? Oi, who said you could come aboard? Get lost. Is this the guy she's been looking for? Hang on, No, can't be. Oh my days, it really is. It's old Fat Guts. Hello, you. Who you calling Fat Guts, you cheeky mare? How many times have I told you? It's Captain. A long time no see anyway, Treacle. Looks like you've been getting by all right without me. So how do you know old Walt here, anyway? What? You know this wingless wonder too, do you? Well, it's a long old story, but yeah. Eh? Oh, right, you ain't got a clue what I'm doing here, have you? Alright, it's like this. That prison foreman thing, that was just while we was banged up. My real identity is, well... I am the mighty Sterling, Captain and Chief Engineer of the Starflight Express, Supreme Celestial Chariot of the Skies. I know. Still fat in the guts and the head, eh? And still making a flapping idiot of yourself at every opportunity I see. No, I was right. First things first, we should head for the observatory. The Celestians we set free are in the carriage behind. Let's lift them up where they belong. I have some teleporting to do, game. Walt, having escaped the mighty Gortress, returns to the observatory with the freed Celestians. Ah, the blessed observatory. At long last we are returned. Walt, we are in your debt. Had you not come to our aid, who knows what may have befallen us. But now we are returned to our home in the skies. It is only a matter of time before we are restored to our former strength. You need worry about us no longer. Make haste to Apis Major and apprise him of the events that occurred in the world below. You must tell him all. The revival of the Giddish Empire, the happenings of the Gortress, the resurrection of Barbarous, and of Aquila's betrayal. I think it's probably more complicated than that, but, you know, I'm not surprised that's how they see it. First stop on the Mega Key list is downstairs. Where was it? Was it in here? Or was it? It was out in the open. Oh, there's a chest in here. Holy shit. I didn't even know there was a door there. How the hell are you supposed to see that? That doesn't matter. Was it upstairs? The upper right corner. I can like envision where I remember it being. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's through this door. Okay, I got faked out by the door. Goddess ring. Lump of orichalcum. Pretty good. So, Walt, you have returned. We give great thanks for your heroic rescue of so many of your captive brethren. Now you must tell me of all the goings-on in the lands of the Protectorate. Shit's fucked up, dude. Walt tells Apis Major all about everything that happened. So the Giddish Empire ravages the lands of the Protectorate once more. You are too young to remember, but the Giddish Empire was an evil dominion that fell into ruin centuries ago. Its denizens sought supremacy over the Protectorate, but were destroyed by their unquenchable thirst for power. Walt, you spoke before of Aquila's betrayal and the theft of the figs. But behold, the figs are here, returned to the sacred bastion of the observatory, and by none other than Aquila himself. Why'd he take them from me? I could have done that. I was on the way. My lord, I bring you the lost figs in Walt's stead. The figs are restored to their rightful home. You have our deepest gratitude, Aquila. But it was Walt to whom I entrusted the retrieval. Why is it you who returns them to us? Walt and I were reunited in the Protectorate and resolved to work together to seek out the figs. We roamed the land separately, eventually locating all 7 of them. Alas, we were separated during our return to the observatory. Surely, though, he will return ere long. What can have become of him, I wonder? Why are you fucking lying, dude? Aquila, truly you have done well. Now perhaps peace can finally return to the Protectorate. Thank you, my lord, and now if I may, I will take my leave. You do not await the return of your apprentice, Aquila. I fear not, my lord. I have business that must be attended to. My lord, I pray that Walt will be safe in your care. Farewell. Why he fucking lying, though, dude? Aquila returned the figs unto us. This surely is not the act of a traitor. But Walt, you are pure of heart and have nothing to gain from bearing false witness. What can this mean? I can make little sense of it. Are you sure they're real figs? Walt, Celestrian, and Guardian, we of the Observatory have a teaching. Fig Bloom hails the opening of the heavenly gates and sets the Celestrians on the path of salvation. And lo, it shall be in the celestial carriage that we, the chosen custodians, journey to the realm of the Almighty. All of the figs are returned to the Observatory. It is time. Let us seek out the realm of the Almighty. We cannot know the extent of the teaching's truth, but we must have faith. If the Almighty himself is to be found there, surely we are saved. Walt, you will journey with me to the realm of the Almighty. The Observatory was struck by an ill-omened light, and the Protectorate suffers the resurrection of an evil empire. We cannot know what fate has befallen the realm of the Almighty. I may have need of your aid. Come, let us make haste. I shall await you at the Starlight Express. Make good your preparations and join me there forthwith. Can I... Okay. Hold on. Hold. Because I can't zoom to and from this place. Okay, so we're on the path right now. Nothing to be done. Unless somebody will let me go down below from the glowy portal thing, because that's how it worked before. I'm thinking the glowy portal thing is a no-go now, though, to be honest. I'll try. Can I go down? What is Aquila's true intention? I think we're on the path right now. I don't think we can go back down to the main world, so we'll just keep going. I'm not gonna waste a bunch of time fucking around with that for now. You are here, Walt. Good. Now let us journey to the realm of the Almighty aboard the celestial carriage. But before we do so, there is something I wish you to confirm for me. Aquila attacked you and stole from you the figs. You are certain of this? Yeah, he fucking put my ass down. I know not why he would do such a thing. Yet when he gained possession of the sacred fruits, he delivered them faithfully to me. Such is not the action of an imperial pawn. Whatever his motive, I know that his intentions are good. I trust in him as I trust in you, Walt. Now, the figs are all recovered. If it is as the teachings say, we will at last be able to travel to the realm of the Almighty. Should we be able to gain an audience with the Almighty, I must beg for the deliverance of our world from the evil that besets it. The prospect makes me a little uneasy. Walt, board the celestial carriage. I will join you shortly. Okay. I heard it's paradise, a tropical paradise. That'd be sick. What's up, Walt? Have you been and had a chat with Apis Major about everything that's been going on or something? Yes. What's that? The realm of the Almighty to deliver the figs? Sure thing, Walt. I'll get on it. So this is the Starflight Express. Please forgive my intrusion. It is bathed in the same golden glow that envelops the fruits of the great world tree. This is truly a creation of the Almighty. Who's this old fuddery-duddery, Walt? My boss. Ah, you are the sainted stewardess of the Starflight Express, are you not? I am Apis Major, keeper of the observatory. It is an honor. This is... Sterling's the name, sir, captain and chief engineer of the Starflight Express and one of Walt's closest comrades. Excellent, excellent. Welcome, Captain Sterling. I have a favor to ask of you. Walt's unstinting efforts have brought the figs back to the observatory. Now the prophecy must be fulfilled. You must deliver us to the realm of the Almighty aboard the celestial carriage. Well, sir, the Almighty did once tell me something. When them figs have finally bloomed, you bring them Celestians up here to the realm of the Almighty, or words to that effect. And I ain't no genius, but I reckon this must be what that spiel is all about. So you just leave it to me, sir. Sit back and make yourself at home. Next stop, the realm of the Almighty. Sweet. My goodness, the Starflight Express, it's... popping the fuck off. Incredible. The observatory is a mere speck below us already. Truly, this is the conveyance of the gods. Captain Sterling, does your command of the Express span many years? I've been at the helm since the very day the Almighty put her into action, sir. It's been a while now. Blimey, so old Fat Guts is even more ancient than I thought. Shut it, you. I ain't ancient, and I ain't no Fat Guts neither. I'm the captain. Got it? Captain. Whoa. Ladies and gentlemen, now arriving at the realm of the Almighty. All change. At long last, my most fervent prayers are finally to be answered. Follow me, sir. Jinxie, what are you doing, buddy? Don't go in there. Come here, Baba. Where are you going? Hmm? No. He wandered off. I suppose we should tag along too, eh, Walt? Don't want to be left behind like a pair of melons, do we? I like melons. Celestial Sentinel. Are we about to become sentinels of the starry sky? Such holiness, such beauty. Truly, this could only be the realm of the Almighty. Walt, etch these sacred sites into your memory. We know not when we may tread this hallowed ground again. Now we must offer up the figs unto the Almighty. Where might he be found, I wonder? Temple straight up there in front of us. If he's anywhere, the Almighty will be up there. I like how they capitalized the E, even though it was an abbreviated he. Can I come through? The gates are shut tight. Walt reads the words inscribed on them. Only the pure shall pass. Eat my boob light. Let me through. Pass, pure-hearted one. Go to your God. Door thought it could stop me. I have shiny titties. I will not be stopped. I will take this. Fuck. That's old gear, man. That's gear that I've had for a long time. The music doesn't really sound that, like, happy. I kind of get, like, bad vibes from it. Why do they let me go in this? Oh. I was going to try anyway, but now I know. A mighty armlet for free? For me? You shouldn't have, game. You're too kind. Graves? Yea, God must watch over all of his children. He must stand sentinel over the righteous and the pure of heart. He must deliver them from evil. He must deliver them from sin and the doers of sin. And verily, the sinful must be eradicated. In the beginning I did separate sea and sky, I did place the stars in the heavens, I did set the land to float upon the seas, I did make the birds, the fish, the flowers, the trees, and all the creatures, and I did set to them to inhabit the realm I had created. And lastly, when all else was done, I did make mortal kind in my own image. All my creatures are pure of heart, all but the mortals, among whom dwelt both the righteous and the sinful. And yea, were the sinful ever plentiful in number, and the righteous ever few. And the sinful did rule forcefully over the righteous, and forcefully over my creatures, and did bring suffering upon them. Boy. Classic bad god, am I right? The next RPG that I want to play is one where, like, God didn't fuck up. Like, royally. It's so funny hearing things like made in my image, and it's like, so your image is flawed then, and you're not that cool. Because your image is like, we have sin because of your image, right? Like, that's your fault. So herein dwells the Almighty. Finally, my prayers of countless millennia are answered. Finally, we shall meet. Or not. What is the meaning of this? What's going on here? The temple's smashed to bits. What has befallen this place? What has become of the Almighty? Yeah, exactly. I made them in my image, but I'm kind of terrible at doing that, so... This rupture, it cannot be. Surely the light which ravaged our own realm cannot have penetrated so far. O Almighty One, heed my call. Where art thou? Hast thou forsaken us? Almighty One, what can have become of him? Why does he not heed my call? He doesn't heed your call because he thinks you're stinky. Oh, I've got a nasty feeling about this. We should never, ever have come to this flapping place. Why does he not heed my call? The rupture before his hallowed throne. Surely the light which ravaged our own realm cannot have penetrated so far. I think it did. What the bleeding neck's happened here? What kind of toe-ragged do a thing like this? Anyhow, we best head inside and see if the Almighty's in there. Can I go other places first? What if there are treasures somewhere else? Like, what if there are sneaky treasures? Ooh, fucking got him. Got him. So what, I'm just supposed to jump in this hole? What if I go this way? Oh. The area is bathed in a mysterious glow. Truly, it is a sublime light that shines here. Perhaps this is where we must make an offering of the heavenly fruit. Walt, my child, you must offer up the figs. Walt receives the 7 figs from Apis Major. Now make the offering. Put them on the ground, I guess? Hold. Checking for sneaky treasures. There's not shit. So I wasn't supposed to jump in the hole. That's good. Offer up the figs, I suppose. Walt, my child, you must offer up the I know, I'm doing it. Walt makes an offering of the figs. O Almighty One, take these divine fruits we offer unto you. We offer up the figs and still nothing. Still our call is not heeded. What can this mean? A mysterious voice resounds through the air. This is a pre-recorded message. Walt, Celestian and Guardian, and Apis, keeper of the observatory, canst thou hear my voice? Is this the voice of the Almighty? Alas, I am not the one whom you Celestians call Almighty. Benevolence born of pure immortal hearts caused figs to bloom on Yggdrasil's boughs, and the Celestial Express to find this realm. And now, Walt, you and your companions have returned the figs to the realm of the Almighty, and so I am awoken from my slumber of countless aeons. Now return unto me, my Celestian children. Orbs. The tree! What? Eh? Are we back at the observatory? The tree's talking to us, of course! What is this light that bathes mighty Yggdrasil? Is it gonna fix all the little trees so we can... Welcome home, my Celestian children. I am she who you have heretofore known as Yggdrasil. I am the only daughter of the Almighty himself, the grand architect Zenus. I am the goddess Celestria. Oh. Why were you in the tree? What? My, can this be? My dear Celestians, long have you tended the protectorate and offered unto me the benevolence you gathered there. And your diligent efforts have finally returned me to consciousness. You have my deepest gratitude. Why are you sleeping, though? And you, Walt, are super cool. You retrieved the figs, which we had thought found, but which were lost once more. We are eternally in your debt. Lady Celestria, I hope I may address you so. What can have led to your transformation into mighty Yggdrasil? I did so to protect the mortals in their realm. My father believed the mortals a flawed creation and resolved to erase them from existence. He was a bad god. Wait, he's buff as fuck, though. Yea, the mortals are not fit to inhabit my realm, my kingdom. They are an aberration. From dust they came, and to dust I shall return them. Oh, we did see that. I beg of you, stay your hand. We saw that. Wherefore do you defy me? What cause have you to give them succor? I like them. Father, I have faith in the mortals. You must not lay waste to their realm. I beg of thee. You dare question my will. You dare obstruct my purpose. Get treed. Celestria, what is this insolence? If it be the only way to save mortal kind, I shall take on this form. I shall become Yggdrasil, the world tree. My body shall be returned only when the good that lies within mortal hearts is proven. There is purity in the mortal soul. There is good. I will prove this to you, though it costs me my freedom. Impetuous child, you know not what foolishness you contemplate, Celestia. If no such proof should present itself, you will be cursed to eternal slumber. My child, what have you done? So be it. Your rashness has stayed my hand. The mortals shall live. Let there be beings to serve your purpose. Let these beings stand ever vigilant over mortal kind, awaiting proof of the purity within. But know this, Celestia, the day of your awakening may never come. Wrong, old man. We did it. I'm cool as fuck. The benevolence you gathered was the very proof of mortal purity I had awaited. I assumed the form of Yggdrasil to persuade my father of the goodness within the mortal heart. When benevolence was offered unto me, in time the figs would bloom. And when the figs were delivered to the realm of the Almighty, I would awaken once more. Xenos created the observatory and you, my celestial children, to serve me. To watch over the mortals, to gather benevolence, to offer it unto me. To gather the figs that would one day bloom, and by their power to awaken me from my slumber. So this has been our calling all along, but what of the Almighty himself? Could he be the ill-omened light that struck our realm, and his also? Is he in fact owned? Is he in fact super-owned? Fear not, had my father ceased to be, I too would have passed on to another realm, and this world would have ceased to exist. He is with us somewhere, though he is not to be found in the realm of the Almighty. My Celestian children, there is something I must convey to you. The light that violated the realm of the Almighty, the being from whence it came, he wishes to destroy our world. It is he who brought the Empire back from the forgotten reaches of time. His hatred emanates from the palace at its heart. Vault, Celestian and Guardian, you must journey to the heart of the Giddish Empire and deliver mortal kind from the evil that dwells therein. I shall open the way before you. The trees are going to be accessible. This tree of purest blue shall guide you to the lands of the House of Git. Okay, just the one, I guess. Could I have more? When the evil that lies at the heart of that land is quenched, the world will be safe once more. Please, Walt, you must deliver the mortal realm from evil. Okay. Didn't the mortals just prove they suck? We're the one who went and got all the fruit? No? I mean, like, she's just saying that she believed that there was enough goodness that mortal kind was worth it. Not that they were infallibly good. That's not the point of her test and trial. Just that they were good enough to be worth saving. Flapping Flip. Well, who would have thought it? I'm all aflutter after all that. Seems like everyone's accounting on us, eh? Well, we can't go cooking the books then. We'll have to get to work. Right, but that was our role. Our role was to be stewards of their kind. So we did that. Also, it's not their fault the figs, fell to the ground. Keep that in mind. The disruption was caused by somebody else. That's not humans that did that. That's one bad person. Such tragedy, such benevolence, that the goddess Celestia should sacrifice herself to protect mortal kind. It is well, indeed, that we served the great world tree through all the millennia. She is a more than worthy mistress. But now the mortal realm is in peril once more at the hands of the Giddish Empire. Only you are able to save them. You must go to Giddingham Palace and extinguish the threat at its source. Bet it was a cat knocking the figs off the table of the observatory. Could be. So you're the only one who can save the protector in the observatory from certain disaster, eh, Sunshine? Well, you've only got the weight of 2 worlds on your shoulders then, eh? Haha! Don't let them get you down, will you? Right, I'll be waiting on the Starflight. We'll head off when you're ready to rumble. See you in a bit. What's funny is unless it did open up all of the blue trees, I don't even think the Giddish Empire is the end of it, to be honest. Like, there are places that I have not been able to go in this game yet. Got one heck of a fight ahead of you, Sunshine. The old world's counting on you. You might want to think about visiting a church or something. And confess it before you set off for the Giddish Empire. Just let me know which stop you need dropping off at. Yeah, okay, so I can go to a couple of... Well, it really only did unlock the one, huh? Well, take me to All Trades Abbey. I can zoom around and pick up some stuff from there. Hey, go save before you lose an hour of progress. True, 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 true. True. It knows. I will save at All Trades and then do some zooming. My dad's foot is looking not as good right now, and we're gonna banish him to his bedroom. But his bedroom is terribly boring and would be a nightmare prison. So my mom, he bought a TV and a pair of headphones. Oh, I'm hurt. And my task was setting that TV up so that he could watch TV in the bedroom, where he will be trying to rest his foot more. But it was a bit of an arduous process because, like, the trouble was, well, partially it just, like, I had to wait. I had to wait for the TV to get here. The TV didn't get here until, like, 4-ish. And then after it got here, you know, get it all set up, get it plugged in. And the trick was that, obviously, well, I only have one cable box. And I don't really want to pay for another one. And he said that was fine. He just would want when he was sick last time, and while he was in the hospital, our TV died. We bought a replacement TV, and we bought an Amazon Fire TV. And that has turned out to be unfortunate that it's Amazon, but it's a pretty interesting little, like, piece of technology. 'Cause it's like a smart TV that has apps on it so you can watch streaming stuff, and it decreases the number of, like, cables that you need, and really all you need is the internet. So the plan was he would buy another Fire TV, super cheap one, just big enough that you can see from the bed on a dresser, and then it would need to be set up with all of the apps that would allow him to, like, watch, you know, Netflix and ESPN, and there's a bunch of channels, cable channels, that if you have a cable subscription will allow you to sign in and stream their content in an app instead of having a physical, like, cable hookup, right? So I was in charge of doing that, and it just took a while, like a longer time. It had to do a really long software update to start with, and then it was going through and setting everything up and getting it to work with the headphones that he wanted it to work with, and just, like, a bunch of little things like that. So, and getting signed into all of the apps, which a lot of those accounts are mine, and I just share them with my parents. Because why would I honestly don't use Netflix often enough to justify paying for it. But when my account hosts me, my parents, my youngest brother, and his wife, all on the same account, well, then it's worth having, but I'm still the one in charge of it. I have the primary access to the account, so it was just going through and getting some of that stuff configured. And the audio was kind of a pain in the ass. The wireless headphones that he bought came with an optical cable and an RCA cable. And the RCA cable I wasn't intending on using, but I plugged in the optical cable and it was, like, feeding back, and it sounded like ass, and it wasn't usable. There's some problem with it, and I was like, oh, Jesus, what the fuck's going on? I was like, all right, well, fine. I'll use the RCA cable then. Well, I plugged that in, and you can only get one ear of audio. Either the left ear or the right ear, depending on which port you plug the working end of the cable into. The other end appeared to be not functional for some reason. So I was like, okay, so the RCA cable that came with this thing doesn't work properly. So I've got either two bad cables or there's something else fucked up going on here. So I was kind of had to go into troubleshooting mode. It was a bit of a thing. Don't tell me these are all... Okay, a demon whip. All right. Skull ring. Okay. File of Saint Ashes. All right. And 3K. All right. Some cash money. I don't know how many mini medals I even have at this point for you, Max Medlin. 31 I've brought you. Okay. For 25 transparent tights. When it reaches 32, a miracle sword. Well. Okay. I don't know that I need transparent tights. I'm gonna guess those aren't that good. Just kidding. Yep. They are see-through. That's crazy. Why do you have these? Why does this game have these? Why would I want invisible pants? Okay, let's see if I can go in this door now. Yeah, it was a metal door. Where the fuck even am I? Hello? What is this? Oh, well, you're a fun-loving young thing, aren't you? Maybe? Welcome to the secret shop. You'll be treated like a real VIP here. Don't you worry, just make yourself at home. Is it secret because it's cheap? What kind of shop is this, you ask? You will see when you peruse our mysterious wares. Please. Oh my fucking god. Wait, why is this some of the best headgear in the game? A jag garment? Swimwear that's somewhat unsafe to set eyes on. And has 1 defense. Heavy handwear. Dangerous midriff wrap. Sturdy slacks. Disrupts attempts to lower defense. It blocks sap. Those are some good pants. I think I need high heels for something, and they're so cheap I should buy a pair. I don't know, I guess I might need fishnet stockings for something. They're really cheap, and I'll buy one of these. I really can't afford most of this other stuff, but a lot of it seems like gimmick gear anyway, so... Except for the jet garment. I would actually put that on Catherine, but... Who has 25,000 gold laying around at this point? Alright, so there's a secret shop in Downpour. We need to go to... I have marked down there's an iron door in the Coffin Well. Well. What's up, dude? That's it. Perfect. Now I just need some hammer hand drills and I'll be all set. I've been stuck in this place for 2 whole years, but they won't be keeping me in no longer. New here, are ya? I'll have you out in no time. Don't you worry. Couldn't you get me some hammer hand drills, could you? Those are fucking expensive, man. Nice one. Keep an eye out for guards. The not so great escape. I don't think I'm gonna get him those, because those are... I don't even have those. Just affording the hand drills is an expensive prospect. Stornway Castle prison doors. I don't know that there's much of a reason to go here and do this, but I'll do it because I wrote it down. Honestly, the number of iron doors in this game is pretty small. Weirdly. Either that or I started doing the thing that I tend to do with Dragon Quest games where I forget to stay fixated on certain tasks and they just slip my mind and I stop doing them. I do have it. Yep, I do have it. At least give me a mini medal for my trouble here, game. Can I get in? You know what? Actually, I don't want to get in. Fuck you. Alright, well, most of these were a bust. There's an iron door in the Bloomingdale well as well. That's literally all I have written down, though. Pair of Mayoress's mittens. High-class handwear that hinders dazzle and magic and confusion. Oh. I already have a pair of those. Well, per the usual, the retread for treasure in Dragon Quest is usually pretty lackluster, at least compared to what I wish it could be for remembering some of these places. So I'm just going to delete that section. I truly don't think that Well, if I missed any, I don't remember where they are anyway. So it's too late. They're gone forever. It is what it is. Let's just go do the thing I'm supposed to do. There's other shit I could work on, but I'm really curious. I don't think this is the end of the game, but like... I guess it could be. Yeah, it's hard to judge with the exactly, but also it's hard to judge because, well, it's not that hard to judge because I do have like, I do have a couple of things going for me. Let me just take a look. The metric that I've actually been using that's been pretty reliable is this, the defeated monster list. See, we're only at 61%, but there's a post game. So how much of it is in the post game? Like, if you look at this list, here's Grey Gnarl, here's Gorum Hog, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 bosses. Because this is Equinox is the side dungeon boss, right? And I know there's at least one other kind of those. Could be uniques and treasure dungeons. It looks like 6. It looks like these 6. So my theory is this is not the end of the game. My theory is that we've got maybe 3 other things to do. 3 other areas to go to. Based on about couple dozen new enemies and about 12 other bosses. So I don't think this is it. I don't think this is the end. But that is what I've been using to kind of judge my own progress and figure out how things are. Wow. I still don't have fucking multi-heal. Wow. Level 33, 6 skill points. I'm up to 20. More attack, please. Now, there was a killer robot enemy. I think I fought that guy. You're new. I'm going to try to hunt down. I'm just going to kind of track down a few gloomy gastropods. I have to know how much this damage this does for 26 MP. Honestly, not bad. Get blocked. Holy fuck. There are other structures around. Oh, yippee, poison. And I do not have safe passage. A Stenchurian. Really? What's this? Make you mud. Love making mud. These pillars are where you can't actually see like a world map. I want to fight this thing. A world map the way that I would want. Oh, dark skeletons. I do wonder where the hell I am. Metal slash. Can opener. Blunt? Is it in the game? That's kind of the only thing I care about. Is it actually in the video game somewhere? Like, I assume it is. Okay. That's crazy. Follow-up question, could I have it already? That basically just tells me, is it on one of the vocations I don't have, or is it on Priest, like I assume it is, and I just didn't level Priest high enough? Or maybe it's still coming on Paladin, but I kind of doubt it. Alright. Is it on Paladin? What vocation? Just tell me what vocations is on. Is it on Paladin and Priest, or is it on one or the other? I don't really care. It's on Priest. That's crazy, because just to remind everybody, in case you have forgotten or haven't been paying attention. Joel is a level 32 Priest. Which is one of the highest levels of any vocation on any character. And I still did not have multi-heal. That's okay. I'm going to finish leveling Paladin, I think, before, and I will probably switch him back to Priest, ultimately. Although, oh, this is the Gortress. Okay. Although I do personally expect that there is a Sage-esque vocation along with some kind of like luminary-esque vocation. Either one of those could also have multi-heal. But it is a little concerning to me that I have not found the remaining 2 vocations yet. Actually, if you're in a snooping mood, Chayla, the other thing you should take a peek at so that I can ask a simple yes or no about is, are the other 2 vocations accessible at this point in the game or not? My suspicion is no. I don't actually think I'm missing them yet. That's not good. That's really not good. Shit. Oh my god. Are you shitting me? Oh, okay. Man. I was gonna say asleep is better than confused. Oh, not paralyzed anymore. All right, we'll get through this. Okay. Yeah, I figured. Okay, good. I'm glad that I didn't miss them. That's all. I just, if I had missed them, I would have been sad. But oh wait, he woke up and he's still confused. You gotta be fucking me, game. Die. Knock it off. Help me kill this fucking thing. Spamming the sweet breath. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I miss Ranger. No way. I long for the sweet release of death. Stop spamming it, bro. Kill. Fuck off. Alright, I gotta tank the poison to get to that ledge up there, so here we go. Fuck it. It only hurts for a minute. What's this? It's a mini medal, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. So Manky Mud and Silver Gleben Guineas. Oh wait, no, the silver ones are just called that, I think. No. Okay. Can opener really works against these guys. Okay, fuck me. But Metal Slash doesn't. The naming convention and the delineation on how certain... What is that? On how certain abilities works is very weird sometimes in these games. Like, oh, he's not metal enough. Or actually, he's a machine and looks like he's made of metal, but that doesn't mean that Metal Slash works, because he's not actually made of metal. It's a dirty trick. This does kind of seem like oh, it's just another one. This does kind of seem like one of those places in these games where they do kind of expect you to wander around and level up a little bit more. Nice crit. So that's kind of why that's what I'm doing. Like, I obviously know where I'm supposed to go. It's the giant glowing wobular guy. But if I go straight to it, I wouldn't find Flintstone. I think it's probably a fairly famous internet meme at this point, but I was recently exposed to something that I had never heard of. It's a very old joke, and I think a lot of the reason why I'd never heard of it is just because it wasn't something that I participated in or was very aware of when I was growing up, and I still don't know that much about it. I know a little bit about it, but every time I see the word Flintstone at this point, recently, it has brought to my mind the song, the intro theme song for the cartoon, The Flintstones. And the reason for that is because I was not aware of this, but I've been getting recommended his videos for whatever reason. YouTube is a strange creature that has a mind of its own sometimes, but I was recently made aware of the fact that there is a fairly infamous Silva Gunner rip of a Love Live song called Snow Halation, where the lyrics have been replaced with references to the Flintstones cartoon show. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it is cursed knowledge, so search with... If you search it up, you are doing so with reckless abandon. But there was just a sort of a confluence of a number of things that have that occurred for me to become aware of this. And I don't know why I'm spreading this cursed knowledge, but whatever. What am I going to do? I'm running around a Dragon Quest. I don't think there's anything else I could be doing right now that's more important than spreading the good word of Silva Gunner rips and and this specific one, this Snow Halation rip, which is, you know, I think I was just so stunned by its existence and everything that was happening with it that it's been on my mind since I watched it, since I watched and listened to it. And Snow Halation is not even something that, like, boy, to say that I'm even aware of Love Live is certainly a stretch, because, like, I know of it as a concept. But beyond that, I really have never known that much about Love Live. I just know it's like a really early idol show. It's a lot more than a show. It's a franchise. It's an idol franchise. Here, I will for those of you who would like to be cursed, I will link two things. Yep, here it is. This is... I will link the rip, and I'll see if I can find the original. There's a bunch of comments on the rip that are like, oh my god, the original got taken down, and now when you search up Snow Halation on YouTube, this is what comes up. I don't think that's probably true. This is probably the original. Hold on, I'm going to risk a copyright and just... well, no, I'm going to mute you guys. You don't get to hear. Came through and was probably really loud. I'm sorry. I muted the wrong fucking thing. All right, well, anyway, this is the real one. I did end up risking a copyright. I didn't mean to. That is the real song. If you want to listen to it to get a feel for the vibe, other than the like 3 or 4 skips to the song I just did, you can. That's the real one. And then the one with the joke lyrics is the second link. Did that actually go to... Does that go to the right thing? Yes. Okay, good. All right. So, enjoy, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, there's a weird confluence of things going on for me to even be aware that this is a thing on the internet that exists, but it's a like the first comment is Google is convinced this is the official version from a long time ago, so that's probably not true anymore, but the original Snow Halation got taken down, so now everyone's gonna come here. It's again, it's an odd thing that I came across. Very, very unique very, very unique thing. Pray for my recording to not get muted for fucking 10 seconds of Snow Halation. It also, oh man, just to be clear, when I found this, I ended up down a fucking rabbit hole because I was like, what the fuck what is snow halation? Like, is this like a portmanteau that I can't like figure out what it's supposed to mean? No, halation is a real word that I had never heard of, but it's for a like halo effect that can happen around in certain conditions around different types of like precipitation or other things. I'll look up the definition because that's a terrible way to describe it. Halation. The spreading of light beyond its proper boundaries to form a fog around the edges of a bright image in a photograph or on a television screen. So the song's title is referring to the sort of glowing effect that can occur around different, around snow. It's specifically referring to that sort of like light bending effect that can happen with snow during particularly like snowy times when it's dark out, and the way that the light sort of moves through and around that. And the only reason I bring that up is because when I found the rip, because I was down the Silva Gunner hole already, and I stumbled onto that as like one that got recommended to me, and I listened to it, and I looked at the title, and I listened to the lyrics, I was like, I do not know. I have literally no idea, based on the rip, what the original is like supposed to be or sound like. And the title was nonsensical to me. I didn't understand what halation was or what snow halation was. So there, now you know the full story, and I can interact with this wall. Walt, my child, a malevolent force protects the stronghold wherein dwells the evil. I shall open the way for you. Okay. Well, that was easy. I kind of thought I might have to do that myself. But that is the limit of my powers. The task of eliminating the evil's origin must fall to you. Only my prayers may go with you. Can I have your thoughts as well? I hear that's a winning combo. Who should it be but you, Walt? Who nice to see you again. Your actions proved me hasty in dismissing you so readily, to wit your liberation of the hoodlums who inhabited the Gortress. Although it is that careless to-wit Gorimahog who is most to blame, it was he who caused King Godwin to scold us so. But this is hardly becoming. I'm allowing my feelings to fly away with me. My beloved, my blood is positively boiling. I shall just have to take it out on someone, to wit your good self. Oh. Shit. I didn't expect a boss fight right away. Some bad karmers draw near, and this dude's name is Hootingham Gore. Alrighty then. We will egg on and psych up and kabuff and cuss news. Oh, we got a swoosher. That's bad. He gets 2 turns. I might have to go for... Oh, and we got defense lowerers. Okay, good start. I might just have to go for the damage early on. Kill the karmers. Because I don't think I can tank getting hit too often. Frost Force. Get blocked, idiot. Does this take MP? It doesn't? Wow. For 43 damage, that was kind of ass. Fucking haywire. Oh, these things are tanky. Really? All right, got one down. Fuck me. Man. Oh. If that would have gone through double magic barrier, I would have been pissed. Got him. Crit him. Okay. The dodges. Get blocked, idiot. Okay, and then crit me. That's fine. One MP. Wow. He's crit swooshed me like 5 times. Fucking ridiculous, man. God fucking damn it. Well, I hope you survive long enough to get that heal off on yourself. Because if not, I'm pretty fucked. Of course. That's the only one of those I can do. God damn you. You fuddle spamming fuck. Oh my god. Holy shit. I did not think I was making it out of that one. Not being able to set up at all was just... I gotta go for the hit points here at this point, honestly. Whew, it seems I underestimated you yet again. Still, it is you who I pity. A worse fate awaits you, to wit Lieutenant Goresby Purvis, last of the Triumvirate. The palace is safe in his hands. Who, but I would so love to have humiliated you myself. Hoo. Get despawned, idiot. You know what? I'll come back. Can I zoom here? Okay, I'll be back. This place is ass. It's definitely a full ass dungeon that I do not have the MP to do right now. Barrel corner. You're not sure it's like really cursed? Okay, how would you describe it? Yeah, I guess I don't think that I used the word cursed either. Did I? I probably wouldn't describe it as cursed either. If I did, I shouldn't have. Yeah, I wouldn't consider it cursed, but it is fucking weird. And funny. Like I said, mostly the rabbit hole came from the fact that I was like, why does this have so many views and what is it? And just why the fucking Flintstones? Like, I mean, I even read through some of the comments on the video that are talking about like the amount of effort that went in to organize all of these people coming together to sing the song and it being like a fairly Herculean effort in some ways. And I'm just like, all that for a weird like Flintstones thing of all things. Okay. Yeah. I'll crit it twice and kill it. I love that for me. So yeah, no, Silva Gunner is just a very unique kind of person. Freezing fogs. Alright, I don't need to fight these things again. Jesus Christ, the AoE spam, man. Can I fall down? Oh, I can. Celestial Spear? Wait, these are... Oh, there it is. Okay. Fuck off. That's such horseshit. That's right, Paladin doesn't even have Zing. He's still not dead? What are you buying on Etsy? Why are you buying something on Etsy right now of all times? Why would you do that to yourself? Do you need it? Secrets of the Supreme Sage. It starts talking. Sages are saintly souls and masters of mighty magic, but one must work hard to awaken these godly gifts. Once awoken, all manner of select spells are available to the studious sage. Zam, Kazing, Magic Burst. I am the Supreme Sage. I have no other name that I can remember. Would you like to become a sage? I can make you one if you'll just pass a small test first. I'm ever so sorry. It's just I've find this talking business ever so tiresome. Anyway, to become a sage, you must... Oh, sorry. To become a sage, you must defeat five great trolls with frizz. Will you try? Sure. We should try. Excellent. Do wake me when you finished, won't you? I need frizz? Please leave me alone. I'm very hurt. And if I'm going to fight you, I'm probably going to go pick up frizz. Well, it puts me in a bit of a dilemma, doesn't it? I really should have given Joel Warrior or Gladiator, honestly. There's someone that makes handmade silk satin covers and liners for CPAP masks, so the silicone is less... Oh! So yeah, you need it now. I understand. That's unfortunate timing. Get trade ward, idiot. How does it feel to bear the weight of one fucking insane person? Yeah, that's what I'm joking about. Couldn't find anything comparable to anyone that anyone is making here. Yeah. I get it. I know. I understand. It sucks. It's ass. I'm just trying to make light of a shitty situation. Here for the jokes. You know me. Well, let's get Sage unlocked. I've been meaning to swap off Armamentalist for a very fucking long time anyway. But I was going to make progress on it while I could. But I think there's very little to gain from Armament. Well, not very little. Because, well, we've got... Wand will carry over to Mage and probably to Sage as well. Shield skill is unique, but I didn't put any points into it. Because, honestly, Sage probably can't wield that many shields, similar to the way that Mage can't. Force, I thought might be cool, and maybe Funeral or Life Force are good, but they're so far down there that I didn't want to invest in them. The bow skill is really nice, but Rain of Pain's too far away to get, so we're going to lose that. And yeah, let's at least go pick Mage up again as my main Frizzer. I'm not actually sold on Laura being the Sage, because I don't know that I want Joel to end up with whatever the Luminary role is. Honestly, I should have had Walt do that in hindsight from Minstrel, and I don't know why I didn't plan that out a little smarter. I saw he's only level 17 Gladiator, though. I could hand Gladiator off to Joel still if I wanted. So... But mostly we're here to get Laura back on Mage, because I need Frizz. Having a real caster again will be nice. It's too bad Armamentalist doesn't learn, like, a single damaging spell. Like, their magic might isn't that good anyway, but just fuck all. Alright, is the Demon Whip cursed? Yeah, it probably is. It's okay, we'll probably go with the Rune Staff for now. The White Knight's shield being as good as it is still so crazy to me, because you can get it so early. Please tell me I have a better hat for you. It's gonna be a no. It's gonna be a no. Wow. Okay. Okay. Yep. Sorceress Sandals. Oh, we're going the evasion route, huh? I mean, might as well. You don't have any defense anyway. Could do Ruby of Protection to counteract it a little bit. Mending. Yeah, let's do... I don't have anything that boosts Magical Might. The Brawny Bracer does... Or the... What is it? Brainy Bracer. But it also increases Mending. Defense and Max MP? Oh, maybe we give you that. Maybe we swap you back to... Losing that Max MP sucks ass. I wish I had another Spirit Bracer. That's what I need. I need another one of these. Alright, let's do this for now. I could probably make a Spirit Bracer. How easy is it to do? No fucking clue. There it is. A gold bracer and an elfin charm. Which only needs a holy talisman. Which only needs holy... Elfin elixir. Elfin elixir. Where are you at? Oh yeah, only Yggdrasil leaves, which I don't have. Still. Okay, not gonna happen. Hold on, let me take a sleege. Let me take a little quick little snooze. I might actually hit level 40 mage. Just like I might actually hit level 40 minstrel. I might actually hit level 40 in a lot of these. I really thought that was unrealistic at a certain point in this game, but been making like a shocking amount of level progress towards stuff. Back to the palace a third time. To go troll hunting. That's a cannon. Reckless necklace. And a fucking mini medal. What's this? This is nothing. Dagadagadu. Dagadagadu. Oh, I just noticed. Oh, this is a boss troll? What? This isn't even the thing I need? Fuck. How much damage is my frizz? Oh, well, we don't get to find out. Well, now I gotta check my... I thought that would be the troll that I needed. Silly me. I have not seen... the troll in question. Wait, sanguinis are demons? That's crazy. Yeah, so I guess I don't even know where this... Sages in the pages. 5 great trolls. Jesus. Alright. Which are not here. Get a vibe check on frizz damage. Get blocked, idiot. 21. That's really bad. With her like decked out in magical might boosting items, that's fucking dog shit. If that's broken... Oh, I see. There's a door on the top... Oops. There's a door on the top side. You don't even have... Oh, no, there's Frizzle. And it's really good. Alright, well, let's just go in this door. Thunderball! Deadass, I didn't even see this enemy. Boom! Oh. I could get a Miracle Sword. It's probably not a bad idea. Especially if it does more damage. Let me check my... I know it's in my Alconomicon. Let me see if it's better than this sword that I made. Because I have a Fire Blade equipped right now, which is 83. Oh, just kidding. It's not in here. There's an Uber Miracle Sword, which is 93. 2 Life Bracers. Two Life Rings. Resurrocks. And Gold Bracers. I just know with my luck I'm going to go get it and it's going to be like, oh, actually, it's dog shit. Surprise. A Dark Shield. Yep, this is definitely the Cursed Equipment Dungeon. A Dragon Quest staple. Does that heal? Holy shit, really? What fresh hell am I about to walk into up those stairs? Oh, the other door does go to a different section of this. Honestly, I should go get the Miracle Sword, but to be perfectly real, I should get it even if it's worse attack-wise. The Uber Miracle Sword would be the end goal, though, and just the thought of having to go find gold bracers, which I think were something that I stole from enemies, but I swear there was a shop at some point that had them. Let me go get it. Let me go get it before I get too far into this shit. I swear there was a shop that sold gold bracers. $28K. Actually, was it you? The overpriced shop? Yeah, you do sell them. But for a ridiculous upcharge. I think you can buy these from other places. Where am I going? This way. I think I even have 2 medals for him. Yep. Miracle Sword. That's 33. When it reaches 40, a suit of sacred armor. Wow. We're gonna have to teleport around a little bit. I apologize in advance. Also, I never did write down Manky Mud. Gleben, Guinea. Rock. Bomb Shard. There was another spot. Fuck, what was it? It's Flintstone, wasn't it? That's what prompted the whole Flintstone conversation. I didn't actually write down their locations. I distracted myself. Okay, you just have that stuff. Ugh. Pink pearls and a bow tie. Close. I think I stole them from the gold golems out by Gleba anyway, so I could just make some money and steal from them. Did I check this bookshelf? Yes. Oh my god, I got one from that chest. That's amazing. That's crazy. I wonder what the odds of that are. I think I must have stolen all the gold bracers I had from either goodie bags or gold golems or both. Do you have a gold bracer for me too? No. I don't think they were in... I think Stormway has gold rings. I checked Coffinwell. Yeah, you have gold rings, which I will be buying more of. All Trades doesn't have a shop. I guess I'll check here. Ah, you do have gold bracers. I shouldn't go crazy. I'll take 6. Okay, then I just need to get Resurrect. And actually, while I'm here... No, not here. That was an accident, but oh well. One poor Crabbid that's going to attack first and call for backup. I hope it helps you, bud. It didn't. It's kind of funny. I really do think that this game has done something interesting that I think I dislike, but it is at least interesting. And that is that it really said, if you'd rather not fight random battles, in order to get stronger, you can just run around and pick shit up off the ground. Which, I don't like fighting random battles, so this is like way too far up my alley, but it is kind of interesting that you can... I could see either being the case. Like, if you just fought random battles, got EXP and money, and bought the shit that you wanted to buy, you could definitely get stronger that way too. But I want to think... In my mind, I'm telling myself that this is more efficient. Is that true? Truly no way for me to know. But it feels more efficient than just like endlessly running into enemies and having to eventually run back and heal and trying to like slowly stack up money by fighting tons of stuff. But that could also just be delusion. So, yo, this can't replace... No, this doesn't replace grinding enemies. But also grinding enemies doesn't replace needing to pick shit up off the ground so you can make better gear, in my opinion. Well, unless you are extraordinarily lucky or insanely diligent with thievery, like I have done at various points in the game, Those are also obviously ways that you can pick up more materials for crafting by just fighting battles. But yeah, generally speaking, I would say that you kind of got to do both. But the interesting thing, I guess the thing that I'll say is I find this bit to be interesting, maybe in a bad way, because... Oh, okay, yes, I fought one of those. From the side, I was like, what fucking enemy is that? I at least find this interesting in some way because it is power gain for just the effort of remembering where the item spots are. And by remembering, I mean reading my list. And like checking back somewhat routinely to see if there's stuff you can pick up. Oh, he moved up. Damn him. Come on, man. Unlucky. Nice parental visit today. Went out for brunch. What trip are they doing? They're not vacationing. Well, no, they don't vacation in the U.S. I was going to say Canadian solidarity, but... Oh my god, one single flurry feather. Wow. What a blessing. Cuba. Never been, but I have been adjacent-ish to it. Closer than a lot of people. I think Puerto Rico is probably closer to Cuba than any mainland location. Geography of the Gulf of Mexico is not in my wheelhouse, though, so I could be totally wrong. I think both of those are considered to be in the Gulf of Mexico. might be curious enough I have to look. What's wrong with me? Have to go once or twice to get in the mail and just stop at the house? Let me just take a quick little peek here. Cuba. Map. Where is Puerto Rico at compared to... Oh, no! Florida is much closer to Cuba. The tip of Florida. Key West. Key West is much, much, much closer. Also, I did not realize that some dumbasses built just the most ridiculous road/bridge from the tip of Florida through like the marshes/ocean to get out to those islands. Why did humans do that? Why is that like that? That is just crazy. I never knew that. I thought Key West was... I don't know, not a place that's basically just water. How did we fit town on that tiny little place? There's fucking museums and shit out here. That's crazy. Anyway, Cuba is way closer. Like maybe a few hundred miles from the southern tip of Florida. The Bahamas is way closer than I realized to the U.S. Huh. Yeah, Puerto Rico is quite a bit further out. And honestly, probably not considered in the Gulf of Mexico anymore. Actually. Actually, Cuba is like kind of barely on the edge of it. Well, today I learned. Told you that. Yeah, but honestly, Cuba and Puerto Rico, along with the Dominican Republic and Haiti and Jamaica, are more Caribbean Sea than anything. Wow. Geography. Do you feel smarter, Chayla? Do you feel like you learned something? Yeah, that's kind of what I expected, to be honest. Now, I didn't think that they typically... Do they usually go to Cuba? I thought they went somewhere else down in the Caribbean Sea et al. Been to a few places. Okay, so I'm not crazy. You have talked about them going to other places before, but like Cuba best. Really interesting. One corundum for me. You might be thinking to yourself, didn't he say he was looking for Resurrock? Why hasn't he gone and gotten Resurrock? Just you wait. Just you wait. All in due time. All in due time. Do they do anything specific, or do they just basically sign themselves up to go hang out at, like, a resort or something along those lines? There's nothing wrong, I guess, with going to a resort. They do stuff. Okay. Have they done, like... See, when I think of going to an island for a vacation, like, the very first thing that comes to mind is I would have to do some kind of, like, snorkeling or scuba-ing in order for me to feel like it was justified. Is that something they do? I don't even know that that's necessarily like something that an older person would be that interested in doing or that capable of doing, but they went to Havana. I bet that was fun. Keep forgetting that she doesn't do any damage anymore. Unless I cast a spell. Wow, 1 flurry feather. Thank you, game. Do day trips to get out and see things. They're definitely not just let's sit in a resort. I mean, again, resorts can have fun stuff to do, to be clear. I'm not trying to shit on resorts completely, just I don't necessarily think of that as being the most fun you could do when you're on an island for a vacation. Like, hanging out at the pool and getting drunk is something that people do that's probably fun for them, and otherwise they wouldn't do it. Oh, Brighton Rock. Don't you have gold bracers, or am I crazy? Maybe I'm crazy. Give me your money. But, like, resorts can have fun activities that you can do as a part of it, like an all-inclusive resort. You can get shows and I think interesting reasons to hang out at a resort. You know, if you go for some type of specific entertainment, I think that that's fine. I have so much horse poop. I need to get more cow poop. I think they went on a day trip last time to a cigar plantation that had a steam train. Very cool. That'll be on the lookout to see if anyone taking deep sea fishing. Yeah. See, that's the kind of shit. I don't know. I think I'm just ocean pilled. I'm just water pilled. I think of, like I said, if it's an island and I'm going to there on a vacation, I feel like I'm practically got to sign myself up for some kind of water activity. Try to figure out how to surf or maybe do some wakeboarding or scuba or snorkel or both or all of the above. Fucking hang gliding out over the water would be cool. That being said, I don't think I will really ever have the initiative just by myself to go on a vacation to do any of that shit. Unless I become exceedingly wealthy. Somewhere in South America. There are stone temples in a lot of places. Did they go to the stone temples in South America, which in my opinion is Machu Picchu? Not to downplay some of the other really cool stuff. Because Machu Picchu is not... Aztec is somewhere in South America as well, and that's not Machu Picchu. And Aztec would also be really cool to go and see. But you fucking get hit? Oh my god. Group trip planning to a nice time? No, so I think you may have missed the... Sorry, you can't convince me to go unless you're paying entirely for me and we're flying first class. Just to be clear. Like, my main resistance is that it costs a significant amount of money for me to be comfortable traveling. That's why. That's why I wouldn't do it. Like, I definitely think it would be fun, but I'm not going to convince myself to do it without enough money that I am completely comfortable as I want to be. That's the downside. It's because I fucking hate flying and traveling with a strong and deep passion. Unless it is very comfortable. God fucking damn it. Go down. So. Sorry, I'm a bit of a fuddy-duddy on that. Yep. No, it is. Here's the thing. I'd rather drive to California than fly for 2 hours. Just to put it in perspective. I would rather drive to California or to Florida or to Maine than I would fly for basically any amount of time. I hate flying that much. And I find driving to be very comfortable, very relaxing. Go at your own pace. Do whatever you want on the way. I think a lot of that comes from my personal philosophy that the journey is far more important than the destination. It's good to get there when you want, but you shouldn't feel, rushed or like the whole reason you're going somewhere is just to get there. So, like, flying, of course, is faster and more efficient as far as time is concerned. But it is not remotely comfortable in any way, shape, or form. Oh, I'm not afraid of it. Fly all the time. I just think it fucking sucks. And I have evidence of that being the case. A lot of it. Multitudes. It sucks shit. Where am I fucking going? This is the wrong way. I think I do this every time. I think you turn left at the snowman, but you turn left after the snowman. Loose plan to fly to New England and road trip around a bunch of states during the fall. And work project final demo, nuke that plan. Oh. That is very disappointing. When I had to go to Boston for work a couple times, one of the times that we went, I got a 2-for-1 state visit out of the way. Because the area of Boston that we were at was very close to New Hampshire. So we drove across the state border, and I've technically been to New Hampshire. Only about 10 minutes in from the border, but it counts. Where is New England at exactly? Is that in Maine? Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, New York. No Connecticut. No Rhode Island. Too good for the smallest state. I see how it is. Yeah, I'd certainly count them. Yeah, the oh, you do a train along the coast? So you're gonna be like way fucking north then. If you're thinking those are too far down along the coast. Where's Maine's capital at? Why can't I think of Maine's capital? Just drawing like a total blank. I'm not good at state capitals anyway, but like I got fuck all Augusta. And I cannot like envision where that's at. Just have this as a trivia question. Well, get re-trivia'd. How does it feel to be re-trivia'd? North part of New England for the driving trip and the smaller ones via train. I don't know what's bad about driving through New Hampshire, Vermont, and the other one you said. What the fuck else is up there that isn't Connecticut and New Rhode Island? Oh, and New York. Don't you have to go through Connecticut to get to New York? Am I crazy? I need another map. I can't eloquently have this conversation. What even is the northeast of the United States? Maine. Oh, Vermont borders New York. Right. It does. Because New York is so tall. Connecticut is east of New York. And north of New York, New York. The wideness I always remember because it's basically like North Pennsylvania, but the tallness I do forget. I always think of its border coming further down and Vermont and New Hampshire being up above it. But they are to its east, just above where Connecticut is at. Or wait, Connecticut and Massachusetts. Yeah, New York is tall enough to border Connecticut, Massachusetts, and Vermont, stacked all one on top of another. And those are all of its eastern neighbors. And then it has Pennsylvania and New Jersey as southern neighbors. Maybe get Connecticut's pretty. Vermont is like over half of New York's tall eastern border. So depending on which way you went through Vermont, maybe you'd end up on sort of the south side down around where Boston is at. So you'd end up in Massachusetts and Connecticut. But they're pretty far down, unless if you're sticking along the northern, U.S.-Canada border where Montreal is at, looking at the map at least, you probably wouldn't have much of a reason to end up in Connecticut. There's a lot of southern Vermont that you'd have to go through in order to get to squeeze in Connecticut. Because also Connecticut is below Massachusetts. So you'd have to go through Massachusetts first as well. What did the Canadians say? Come to Ontario, we can drive like 16 hours east to west and still be in Ontario. Yeah, below Massachusetts. Yeah, I know, right? It's funny. If I'm looking at a map, I can do the 50 states if I'm looking at a map, but I have a really bad visual representation of the northeastern states in my mind. So that's where my struggle is. Did I grab? I grabbed them all, right? I went to Mapland. Yeah, I grabbed them. Yeah, in my mind's eye, they're just a blob as well. On a map, no doubt in my mind I could name them all correctly. No doubt in my mind. I definitely know where every state is. I'm really bad at the capitals, but I know where every state is. Just trying to envision the way they're laid out, because it's been so long since I've even thought about it. Even going to Boston and to Massachusetts, I was like, I vaguely know where Boston is. Like, I know that it's right there on the ocean, and it's, north of New York and north of New York, New York. So, but that's like as far as my brain even processed it. For many reasons, at least one of which is it don't really matter that much. Yep. What's even wilder is when you land at Boston and you have to go pretty much anywhere from that Boston airport, you end up going underneath the bay. Like they built a tunnel that goes under the bay, and you just drive under the water for like miles. "22 and a half hours to go from the border of Manitoba to the border with Quebec." That's crazy. I have South Trees written down. Where are there trees at in a desert? Is it down here? No. I've never flown into San Francisco, so I'm not actually sure about that one. Wait, is that true? That can't be true. Didn't we fly into San Francisco? We would have had to fly into San Francisco when I went there with the pep band for the NCAA tournament. Surely. I don't remember flying into San Francisco. Probably because we flew non-commercial, which is still like such a crazy thing that happened for me. Is I've flown on non-commercial flights, which is such a weird and different experience than flying commercial. Oh, I bet I know where the trees are. I bet I know where it's at. It's right on the water. Yeah, I don't remember. I think it's because we flew in a private plane out there. So, because we flew with the basketball team. Since there was only probably, what, 30 of us along with them. There they are. I forgot all about this spot down here. Hell yeah, I was in the pep band. I was in the women's pep band at Iowa State. The first 2 years that I was there, they had multiple games in the NCAA tournament that we traveled with them for. Got to go to Bowling Green, Kentucky, and I got to go to San Francisco. I played trumpet because I was in the marching band too. I was in the marching band. Got to play what is that called? A mellophone. No, mellophone? No, that's not it. Hold on. Mellophone? Why is mellophone in my head? Is that right? It is a mellophone. It's in my head because I'm right. Yeah, I got to play... Oh, no, that's the... No, mellophone is French horn. No. It's not mellophone. But I did play a mellophone in high school marching band because I was playing French horn for a couple of years in high school because we only had one other French horn player. Flugelhorn! I played the flugelhorn in marching band in the Iowa State marching band my first year, which they let us borrow because they thought they had too many trumpets. And then we got a new director and they said, no more flugelhorns. And I was like, oh my God. The flugelhorns are like 30% heavier than a regular trumpet. It was ass. It was ass. Did not like playing the flugelhorn. Well, I did because it was kind of cool. It has a much the tone of the flugelhorn is not nearly as sharp as the tone of a trumpet. A trumpet is a very bright sounding tone from the brass. A flugelhorn has longer tubing, but still has the same note range. It's pretty hard to hit really, really high notes on a flugelhorn, harder than it is on a trumpet. But most of the low to mid range of a flugelhorn is the same as a trumpet, and it sounds. It is kind of like the trumpet version of a French horn. Like a French horn has such a. It's a great instrument for melodies. It's a great brass instrument for melodies because it has a pretty nice high range, but the tone of the instrument has like a melodicness and a beauty to it, and that's why it gets a lot of features in old classical music as the instrument of choice for a melody. And in my opinion, a flugelhorn gets you a little bit closer to that nice warm tone of a mellophone and away from the brightness of a trumpet without it actually having the decreased range of the French horn and the mellophone. So anyway, I played a lot of brass instruments. I was a trumpet in middle school and to start high school. And then I flexed to French horn, and then I played baritone for a bit and trombone for a bit, just to actually mostly to mess with Alex, to be honest. Mostly to mess with Alex. I played trombone for like just a short stint. Mostly to be like, haha, your instrument's not that hard. I learned it in like a week. Get good. But then our instructor saw me playing the trombone. They were like, you know how to play the trombone? And I was like, I do now. And they were like, you should do that for a while. And I was like, okay. I think we had like 2 or maybe 3 trombones at the time. So we had enough trumpets was the problem. And so once my versatility was discovered, and I started out playing the French horn for a while, they were like, well, we can just put you on whatever you want and you'll just learn it and you'll be good at it. And I was like, I don't know if I can go quite that far, but okay. Whatever you say. You played the tenor saxophone? Wow. Fucking woodwind, huh? A reed instrument, huh?